Hey developers, welcome to DevCovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub, Stirling-PDF, the #1 PDF application on the platform. This powerful, self-hosted tool gives you complete control over your documents, letting you edit, merge, and convert PDFs anywhere, on any device. With nearly 1,000 new stars just today, we'll explore why this project is becoming the go-to open-source alternative to paid PDF editors. Think about this. How many times have you uploaded a sensitive document to a free online PDF editor and just hoped for the best? What if you could get all that convenience, but without ever sending your data to a third-party server? A project named Stirling-PDF aims to do exactly that, helping you reclaim your digital document sovereignty. Stirling-PDF, from the Stirling-Tools organization, is an open-source platform offering a whole suite of tools for editing, converting, and managing PDF documents. The project's traction is truly impressive. It has accumulated over 83,000 stars, with more than 950 of those added in just a single day, and over 7,200 forks. That level of engagement shows it's resonating strongly with a real need, not just in the developer community, but far beyond it. So, what's the core problem this project tackles? It's the privacy paradox of modern web tools. On one hand, free online PDF editors are incredibly convenient, but on the other, they require you to upload your documents which might contain sensitive personal or corporate data to some unknown third-party server. That's a huge security risk. Before projects like this came along, your only real alternatives were expensive commercial software, or trying to piece together a bunch of command line tools, which is hardly user-friendly. Stirling-PDF's unique angle is that it bundles a feature-rich, web-accessible interface with a privacy-first architecture. The key is that it can be entirely self-hosted, completely eliminating that data exposure problem. Stirling-PDF's design philosophy is all about a robust Java backend paired with flexible frontends. At its heart is a single Java application, likely built on the Spring Boot framework. This backend does all the heavy lifting using mature libraries like Apache PDFbox. It then exposes all its functionality through a REST API, which is a standard way for different software components to talk to each other. And this is where the architecture gets really clever. The project uses a single web interface that you can access in a browser, but it can also be packaged into a lightweight desktop application using a technology called Tari. Now, unlike more common tools like Electron, Tari uses the operating system's native web viewer. This results in a much smaller, more efficient application. There's a great analogy for this. Think of the Java backend as a central kitchen preparing all the PDF dishes. The REST API is the menu, and the web and desktop clients are just different dining rooms serving the exact same food. This whole approach ensures feature consistency while giving you maximum deployment flexibility. So, what are the real-world applications? They're incredibly broad. A privacy-conscious individual could run the desktop version to sign a contract, and that contract would never leave their machine. A small business could deploy it on an internal server. This would give their team a secure, centralized tool for handling invoices and reports. For developers, the real power is in that REST API. They can integrate PDF generation, conversion, or OCR, that's optical character recognition, directly into their own applications and automated workflows. And because the project heavily emphasizes Docker, a popular containerization technology, the setup is often just a single command line. This makes it extremely accessible. The community feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. Users are praising it as a complete, self-hostable replacement for all those different online PDF services. But of course, there's also some balanced criticism. For instance, users have noted that it lacks the deep text editing capabilities you'd find in dedicated commercial software. Others have raised concerns about telemetry or usage statistics, asking for more transparency and control. These kinds of discussions really show a community that is deeply engaged and cares about the project's direction. Despite its huge success, there are some potential challenges on the horizon. For one, its monolithic backend could face scaling bottlenecks, especially with heavy concurrent tasks like OCR. Another point is the project's heavy reliance on a single core library, Apache PDF Box. That creates a dependency risk if something were to happen to that library. And finally, as an open core project, it has to walk a very fine line. It must carefully balance which features stay free and which ones become part of a paid enterprise offering. A misstep on that front could alienate the very community that helped build its momentum, posing a real risk to its long-term sustainability. In the end, Stirling-PDF is much more than just a collection of tools. It's a statement on data ownership. It proves that powerful, user-friendly applications don't have to come at the cost of privacy. For anyone who handles digital documents, this project represents a truly compelling, self-sovereign alternative.
That's all for today's DevCovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time.